2025 Space Statistics, the current reality. These engineering breakthroughs translate into operational statistics that reveal the true scale of modern space exploration. NASA's current astronaut corps comprises 46 active astronauts, including 19 women and 27 men, representing the most diverse group of space explorers ever assembled. This relatively small number contrasts with the peak of 2000 when NASA maintained 149 active astronauts. But today's crews are supported by commercial astronauts from SpaceX, Blue Origin, and other private companies that have fundamentally changed how we staff space missions. The total number of humans qualified for space operations has actually increased when you include commercial crew members and international partners working on joint missions. Extravehicular activity statistics for 2025 demonstrate the incredible pace of spacewalk operations across multiple programs and platforms. NASA logged over 200 EVA hours this year alone, more than double the spacewalk time recorded just 5 years ago. The International Space Station has hosted 248 spacewalks since assembly began, with current operations maintaining an average of 1 EVA every 3 weeks. These spacewalks routinely exceed 7 hours in duration, with the longest 2025 EVA lasting 8.7 hours during critical station maintenance operations. The success rate for planned EVAs remains above 98%, demonstrating the reliability of current spacesuit technology and crew training programs. Spacesuit performance data reveals reliability statistics that would be impressive for any complex mechanical system operating in extreme environments. Current generation suits maintain pressure integrity through more than 99% of operational time, with no catastrophic failures recorded during the past 3 years of intensive operations. The suits demonstrate mean time between failures of over 300 operational hours, significantly exceeding the performance of earlier generations. Battery life has improved to support 8-hour EVAs with adequate reserves for emergency situations, while life support systems consistently maintain optimal atmospheric conditions throughout extended operations. Mission complexity in 2025 far exceeds anything attempted during the early decades of space exploration. Today's EVAs involve simultaneous coordination between multiple crew members, spacecraft systems, and ground control centers across different time zones and countries. Astronauts routinely perform tasks that require precise manual dexterity, complex tool operation, and coordination with robotic systems during single spacewalks. The scientific instruments deployed and maintained during current EVAs represent technology that didn't exist during the Apollo era, requiring spacesuits that can accommodate touchscreen interfaces, delicate electronics, and sophisticated measurement equipment. Current spacewalks support construction projects that are building the infrastructure for permanent human presence in space. The International Space Station continues expanding with new modules and external platforms that require extensive EVA support for installation and maintenance. Lunar Gateway program preparations involve testing procedures and equipment that will enable sustained operations at the Moon. These construction activities demand spacesuits that can handle extended exposure to space environments while providing the mobility and dexterity needed for complex assembly tasks. Commercial space industry growth has created unprecedented demand for spacesuit technology across multiple platforms and mission profiles. SpaceX has conducted numerous crewed missions carrying both NASA astronauts and commercial crew members who require suit systems compatible with Dragon capsule operations. Blue Origin's suborbital flights are testing spacesuit designs for tourist operations that will eventually require mass production capabilities. Private space stations under development by Axiom Space and other companies will need suits designed for commercial operations rather than traditional government missions. The commercial sector has introduced rapid development cycles that contrast sharply with traditional space agency timelines. Companies are designing, testing, and manufacturing space suits in time frames measured in years rather than decades. This acceleration has pushed innovation in material science, manufacturing techniques, and system integration approaches. Commercial demand for space suits is driving cost reduction efforts that make space operations more economically viable, while maintaining the safety standards required for human spaceflight. International cooperation statistics demonstrate the global nature of current space operations. The International Space Station hosts crew members from 17 different countries who must work together using compatible equipment and procedures. European Space Agency astronauts use NASA space suits during EVAs, while Russian cosmonauts operate their own Orlan suits for station maintenance activities. This international cooperation requires standardized interfaces and communication protocols that enable seamless integration between different national space programs. Joint missions between multiple space agencies have become routine rather than exceptional events. The Artemis program includes partners from Canada, Europe, Japan, and other countries who will contribute both crew members and equipment to lunar operations. These international partnerships require spacesuits that can accommodate astronauts from different countries while meeting the safety standards of all participating agencies. The coordination required for these multinational missions exceeds anything attempted during the Cold War era when space programs operated in isolation. Current trends indicate that spacesuit requirements will continue expanding as exploration activities extend beyond Earth orbit. Lunar surface operations plan for the next few years will expose suits to environmental conditions not experienced since the Apollo program ended over 50 years ago. The suits must handle abrasive lunar dust, extreme temperature cycles, and extended surface operations lasting weeks rather than days. Mars mission planning requires suits capable of functioning reliably for months or years with minimal maintenance or replacement opportunities. The pace of technological advancement in spacesuit systems has accelerated dramatically over the past 5 years. Artificial intelligence integration, smart fabric development, and advanced life support systems are being developed and tested on timelines that would have been impossible under traditional development approaches. This rapid innovation cycle is driven by the increasing frequency of space operations and the growing number of organizations involved in human spaceflight activities. These statistics reveal humanity's remarkable progress in making space exploration routine rather than exceptional, but the engineering challenges ahead dwarf everything accomplished so far.